Today we're going to do a nice chill makeup look together. I saw this picture from Alexandra Daddario, who is this stunning actress, and I saw this look, fell instantly in love, and have been wanting to recreate it ever since. So that is what we are doing today. Now hopefully that sounds interesting to you. If it does, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. As mentioned, I found this picture, which I'm going to put an actual better picture right here. I found this picture of Alexandra Daddario on her Instagram, and then also her makeup artist Instagram, and I fell head over heels in love with it, and specifically the lip color, like head over heels in love. If you don't know, she's an actress. She started in like White Lotus and stuff, and she is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So caveat, I'm going to try and recreate this look, but I don't look like her, so it's not going to be exactly the same. Like, she is just perfection in my eyes. She's so stunning. Lotstar was the makeup artist for this particular look, and she did put the actual lipstick, because it was all Dior makeup, sorry, I'm pretty sure that she used. I'm just trying to find the post as we speak. Yeah, so the lipstick is Dior Rouge Forever 111. That's the actual lipstick she used, if you are wondering. I did not pick that up, even though I could have to make it like an exact recreation. I didn't, because it's the matte one that I don't like, that formula. So I found kind of a dupe. There's also this like Brighty article. Brighty's like a beauty fashion website that had this whole thing about burgundy lips, and I fell in love with it and got inspired by so many. So even though I'm inspired by this look and trying to recreate this look, I was also inspired by them, and I found this like Gucci lipstick on that thread that I was like, I am picking up this Gucci lipstick. So I haven't even swatched this yet. So this is the Gucci lip color. I think it's the matte one. Yeah, matte lip color in the shade Joanna Burgundy, which is 510. So this is the lipstick that we're going to use today. I've not even touched this yet. I've not even opened it actually. It looks very pretty. So let's, I'm just going to quickly swatch it. Look at that burgundy color. Oof. And then I also got a lip liner, which I also haven't swatched, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be like a perfect match. So I just got a Gucci lip liner. I've never tried a Gucci lipstick before, fun fact. So I thought this would be fun. So this lip liner is in the shade 90. And yeah, this is a good match. So these are going to be the stars of the shows today. Star of the show today. So we're going to give it our best crack. I'm just going to do my interpretation of it, and hopefully people won't judge me too harshly. I'm going to use for primer the Natasha Denona Hygiene Skin Glass Primer. I got this product to like for a sneaky little video that I have coming up, and I am currently testing it out to see what I think of it. It was definitely not a product I ever thought I would pick up. I'm just taking on a brush, but here we are. And I've only used it once so far, but I was actually pleasantly surprised by it. So there you go. I just thought it might add a nice glow to the skin. I'm also going to take some of my little Tarte pore smoothing primer here and just mattify my T-zone and blur these pores as much as possible. Because Alexandra, I mean, granted this is an Instagram photo, is there a filter or like pore smoothing or, you know, whatever done to it? Who knows, probably, maybe. But it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. She looks flawless. So I'm gonna try and look as flawless as possible as well. I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury color corrector in the shade 1 and pop some of that on underneath the eyes. We're gonna do base first because the eye look is very, very minimal compared to the base and the lip. For foundation, I'm going to use the KVD Good Apple. This is in the shade 12 because this is quite a full coverage foundation, but you can make it really skin-like if you don't like pack it on intensely, and then you can like use it to spot correct and stuff like that. So we're going to use this one. I'm just going to take my Eco Tools sponge, and look how much I've nearly finished. Just going to start by tapping this out over the face. And I will need to go down my neck a bit because it's not a perfect match. Let me know, by the way, if you like these kinds of videos of me like recreating looks, and I'll do more. And then also if you do, like, tell me the looks that you want to see me recreate. I'm just gonna take a little fluffy blending brush and then use that to like strategically build up in areas so that I don't accidentally like go overboard with a sponge and like make the area too big kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like spot concealing, I guess. But this foundation is so full coverage that you can spot conceal with this. I suppose you can spot conceal with any foundation really, can't you? I'm gonna leave that there because I don't mind if mine isn't as like built up and perfected as hers, because I would be wearing this like in real life, not for like photography kind of thing, which is a lot of the times with these red carpet events, the makeup is done for photography, not necessarily in real life, you know? I guess it's probably a combination of both, but hopefully you're picking up my juice. Concealer, I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty Faux filter. I've got 2.7N and 2.1, and I'm gonna mix them together to kind of create the right shade. I'm just gonna start off, and if I have to do like multiple layers to get the coverage level I want, I will, but I just want to start small. Let us blend this out. I'm gonna do cream contour, and I'm gonna use the Patrick Tar cream contour and powder bronzer because this is She's Sculpted, the middle shade, because this is quite a natural balm-like contour. This is my favorite kind of contour. So I'm just going to use this to kind of sculpt, because she does definitely have contour. You can kind of see it ever so slightly, but it's not anything really in your face. It's really quite soft. So I'm going to try and be lighter handed than normal. It is my birthday this week. Well, for me it's this week. You're not seeing it until the following week, but I'm very excited because I took the day off work. I just don't think you should have to work your birthday. I have before, but it just sucks. And I'm going down to the Gold Coast because my husband still has to work, to see my mom and hang out with her. So it's gonna be fun. I'm doing high tea with my friends on the weekend and lots of dinners and stuff. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. We're gonna powder my under eyes now. I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier Secret brightening powder because this is my hands down favorite. And I think for this kind of a look, you would want to brighten the T-zone a little bit and really create that kind of contrast. So this is just an e.l.f. powder brush that I got for $3 years and years ago because my normal Sigma one needs to be cleaned desperately. So I'm just pressing that into this like T-zone section right here. Oh, I just love how flawless this powder makes my under eyes. I really do. I really do. Can you guys believe how close to 10K we are? That's insane. I feel like we just hit 9K and now we're already about to hit 10K. That's like crazy to me. How exciting. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, also I feel like I need to update you guys on the Pat McGrath Labs week. It's not going to be in January. I'm sorry, unless a miracle happens. I just don't have the time right now to do it, but I have a week planned out. I have the content planned out. It's not going to be like how it normally is where it's like all of like a look each day with the motherships and stuff like that. It's going to be like 7 days, I think, maybe 10, maybe if I can do it, but I think it'll be 7 days, and it's going to be like a different video concept that and ideas that you guys have given me actually, so thank you, each day. So it is coming probably in February though, because I just don't have time right now to do it. But I think when I do it, you'll enjoy it because it's like a little bit different to how I normally do it. So stay tuned. For the rest of my face, I'm going to powder with my Kosas Breezy Cloud Set Powder. Breezy is the shade. And I'm going to take this in a powder puff one because this makes me as flawless can be for my skin. And also because it does still allow the skin to look quite natural and glow-like without it being too glowy or like glittery or anything or dewy, but also being too matte. So I think this is like the perfect powder. It also is my powder that just, I think I already said this, but like makes me the most poreless I can possibly look. So that's what we want. I still have imperfections peeking through, which I could get rid of, but honestly, it doesn't bother me. So there you go. Before I do my brows, I am going to do a little bit of powder bronzer. So I'm just going to take the Patrick Tar Sculpted one. I'm just going to take my BKA 507 brush and just lightly bronze and tap, like just tapping and bronzing I don't want to look too bronzed because she doesn't look crazy bronzed or sculpted. It's just like a real kiss. You can barely even tell she's got any on, which is hard for me because I like to look quite bronzed, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so the brows are done. I think I'm gonna do the lips now so that the rest of the stuff I do doesn't get too overpowered or it doesn't get too much. So if I put the lip on, I feel like I can compare it. So I'm gonna take this lip balm off. Let's try the lip liner first. So again, this is the lip liner 6 and it's called Bordeaux. Everything will be linked down below for you guys like normal. So I'm gonna line my lips first. Lining your lips with a bold color is terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. I've never tried this lip pencil before, or a Gucci lip pencil before, and it's not too bad. It's a little bit tuggy, but it's not too bad to like use, but I definitely probably don't immediately think it's like my all-time fave. Now we're gonna take the lipstick and like look at the packaging. Oh, it's so pretty and luxe, and it has not too much heft, but a little bit of heft. It just feels like really vintage and just real beautiful. And then this is 510 Joanna Burgundy. So this is also a matte formula. Oh, look at that pigment payoff. That is an insane amount of pigment payoff. Wow. It feels like the Lisa Eldridge velvet formula. That's what it feels like instantly. I definitely need to just tidy the lip line up a little bit, but instant impressions is this color is stunning, like stunning. So I'm just gonna take this little lip brush. This is a Delium Tools 504, and I'm just gonna take the foundation. I don't wanna use a concealer because I don't wanna make it brighter around the lips. I want it to match in with everything else. I like this lip color. Now you can just put mascara on right here and a little bit of blush and off you go. Bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle. But, oh, I think that's really pretty. This lipstick formula is very comfortable for a matte. We'll see how much it dries down by the end when we're finished, but it feels very comfortable. It really feels like the Lisa Eldridge velvet formula, but this definitely has a fragrance in it because it smells like it. It doesn't smell bad at all, and I can't smell it on my lips, but I can taste it. And I don't normally taste fragrance in lipsticks, but this one I can, and it's kind of not super pleasant. So just keep that in mind if you're like sensitive to fragrance, especially on lipsticks. You probably wouldn't like that. For highlighter, I'm gonna use the Saie Super Glowy Gel because it has no color to it, and it's very glowy, which is what you want because she does have quite strategic highlighting. So I'm just gonna take it on a sponge, but it has no color, which is perfect. I don't want to add any color to the look. I just want to add, see that? The glow. Oh, I love that glow. That is beautiful. I'm into that. That's stunning. Absolutely stunning. If I do see so myself. I'm not actually even going to set that. I don't feel like I need to with the gel. It just kind of melts into the skin lovely. And then for blush, I'm going to use this Saie Dew blush in the color Dreamy because I feel like it's a really perfect shade for this lipstick because she just has an ever so soft kiss of blush if you look at the photo. Again, I'm just going to take it on my sponge and just like, I've got the product here and I just kind of like work it into my sponge. And I'm just gonna, she kind of has it pushed back here too, like it's almost like the blush is helping the contour. I mean, I feel like I used too little because I feel like you can't, oh, you can kind of see it a little bit. She doesn't have a lot. It is a very soft kiss. And I'm gonna take this Milk Hydro Grip spray and spray it on my sponge and just lightly tap that over it to like melt it in and lock it in. Perfect, I think. Yeah, we're gonna leave that there. Now let's do these eyes. I've got my Rare Beauty eye primer. I looked at the lids and it's like got the softest metallic kind of bronze. So I pulled Tom Ford Quad in Tiger Eye, sorry, because I thought maybe these two, probably more so like this one would be good. And then I also pulled Tom Ford Rose Topaz because this shade is gonna be a good base. I'm gonna take my Rapha brush number 33. This is the best eyeshadow brush of all time in my opinion. And I'm gonna pick up this shadow right here in Rose Topaz. It looks like there might be color on this 33 brush. I've wiped all the color off, but it does need a clean, yes. This is a judgment-free zone though. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to really lightly tap tap this over the lid. I don't want to add too much color or it be too dark. See how it's just, this color is the perfect color because see how it's just ever so softly a deeper color to my skin tone. It's the perfect shadow for this kind of a look. Just using a very soft hand. So if it was up to me, honestly, I nearly would just leave this look here. I kind of think this is enough, but they did take it a little step further. And I'm gonna dip now, same brush, into this little shimmer shade. Again, I'm just gonna pick a little bit up, not a lot, and I'm just gonna lightly add this shimmer to the lid. I really don't wanna go too far with this because I think it has that potential. Yep, that's all I'm gonna do. It doesn't look like she has anything on her lower lash line, so we'll leave that bare, but she does have an inner corner highlight and it's like a goldy one. So I'm gonna dip into this shadow from Rose Topaz. And I'm just gonna pick this up on a little like domed brush and pop this in the inner corner. It does look like she has a little bit of black liner on her top lash line, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Exaggerized black liner. Now time for lashings and lashings of mascara because she has falsies on and I am not putting falsies on. I don't even think I own a pair if I'm honest with you. So I'm going to take this YSL, I think this is the Lash Clash they call it. I could be wrong. No, Lash Clash, there you go. And I'm going to put this on today. I'm going to really hope I don't stab myself in the eye with the wand. So what I'm going to do is figure out what I'm going to do with my hair and all that. Mine will look different to hers. I don't even have my own hair. If you don't know, I suffer from hair loss and wear alternative hair and all that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll go figure out what I'm going to do with that and then I'll come back and show you guys the finished look. So 2 seconds. This is the finished makeup look. What do you guys think? I just did my own hair and kind of like strategically placed it so that, because I don't have any like alternative hair that I could do to create the hairstyle that she was wearing, and mine's not like perfectly exact, but here we go. And I don't have anything like close to her necklace or her dress or anything, so I just kind of put my own spin on it. But what do you guys think? I really like this look. I really like this lipstick and I like the lip liner too. I actually really do. I might pick up some other shades, some more like mean natural everyday wearable shades, but I really love this burgundy lip. I love a burgundy lip. I think it's my new fave outside of my nudes because I just feel like it's like a red but just something a little bit different. Perfect for like fall and winter time if you're someone that like puts your like wears your makeup around seasons. I kind of just wear mine whenever because we just have like one season here where I live. But yeah, I really like this look. I think it's really nice. I mean, I don't think that mine looks exactly how hers look, and I don't look like her at all, obviously. But I think for me, I did a pretty good job at coming close to. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you want to see more looks like this as well? Or not like looks like this, but do you want to see more videos where I recreate other people's looks? And yeah, let me know your thoughts. What do you think? And if you are watching till this point, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, pretty please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope you have the most amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.